What's up guys, I'm the Gaming Rover here and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic World the game. But before we get into the actual video, I just want to say that this video is being recorded several months before the last video. So I've been busy for the last couple of months, but we are here back with the bang. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Once again, a warm welcome to all the viewers out there, and as said earlier, I'm playing this game after several months, so I really even forgot the basics of this game. Basically this episode is gonna be like bringing me back into the game and seeing all the stuff. Speaking of stuff, they also brought this new deal here. You have 28 days to complete missions to earn more prizes and stuff, like the way you have in Fortnite and in other games. And speaking of prizes, we also have this daily prize here. A warm welcome to the game as well. We got 300 bucks, which is a really nice gift, and if we play this for 7 days continuously, we can also get a Tyrannosaurus egg or something like that. We'll see that later, but either way, we are back here. Why don't we start with the pack? Alright, let's open it. Our pack in a while. We got some bugs, more DNA, bugs, and DNA, and I'm quite surprised we have like 1,737 bucks here. I don't remember when I got that. That's cool and all. Now let's do some usual stuff which we used to do, like collecting the coins and stuff like that. So just going around, and I'm also just paying some attention to all the dinosaurs, where they are, and like I had completely forgotten where half of my dinosaurs were. And I do remember like we got two of those aquatic creatures. I think it was like 2 episodes before this one. And we also have the boss here. Brings nightmare of the coin packs of last episode. I think I still remember that one. If you haven't watched that yet, go watch it. It was not a good time for me, but it's still a great entertainment for you guys. Looks like I also have placed this Ophiuchodon in the creation lab here. I don't know when I did this, but okay, we are aiming for a level 31 Ophiuchodon, I guess. But that's not done, so let's just keep it again. And looks like I have not set this machine off in months. And either way, let's go to the hatchery. Yeah, I remember we had this aquatic creature. I think it was called a Henry or something like that. And where did I place the irritators? Yeah, we were also aiming for a level 40 irritator. And all these things are just bringing back memories to me again, like how the game I was aiming for, what I was looking at. So looks like we were aiming for a level 40 irritator to make a deplorator, I think was, for the hybrid, our rare hybrid. And just you know what, let's do this for a change. We haven't done this in a while. Let's see if I got my hands on it. Alright, let's do this. Looks like I still got this in my hands. Alright, round 2. Let's see. These are some easy ones here, you know, not the tough ones, like the basic level ones. It's quite easy to get this, but I do mess it up, you know. It's my first time in a while. But it ain't gonna be that problem because we already did the contamination. It's not gonna be like escaped or something like that. It's a perfect contaminant, but I didn't get the extra DNA or something like that. Now let's see, let's go back to the hatchery and you know, let's collect that legendary, our first legendary, of course. It's an aquatic creature. Yeah, it is called the Heneria. I do remember that. For selling it, we will get about 4,000 DNA, but I'm not gonna do that. And now let's check this out. Here it is. It's a long fish and it has number of fins on it. Now let's collect its evolutionary reward, about 8 feet in length and stuff like that. I don't like to read that a lot, but let's see its animation, the eating animation. Alright, it goes after it and it swoops at it but misses, but again gets it on. Now let's just level this up to level 10 right now, and once again we can see the animation over here. It just swoops in, just makes it hurt, and then just swallows it. And it's a legendary hybrid. I just want to check that out. We are not going to be getting that anytime soon, but either way we are back, and I can see there's a lot of evolutions to be done. You can say that I'm not touched this in a quite while, and looks like we have lots of missions here. I'm not gonna be focusing on that season points, complete missions in order. Yeah, this is the thing I was talking about earlier. They were in this 28 days season type of thing, and the daily missions are now located over here. So we can do the daily missions, also get some points along the way. We're gonna be doing this fully today. Looks like there's also some weekly events and also some season events which last for the whole season. So we can do this like in a time while. Maybe not all, because we are already like 28 days in. And let's see what are the other rewards here. There's some along the coast packs. Like, it's basically like this event is based on this along the coast, like what you see along the coast. Basically, like you can see all these creatures there, mostly like what you see near the coast, the flyers and the amphibians and stuff like that, and aquatic creatures also. We could upgrade to the premium, but we're not gonna be doing that in this channel, because I'm aiming for a non-paid version of the game. I just did that mission over here to pet 3 creatures. That's an easy one right there. And now let's see, we got some missions. Versus the missions, I'm just gonna leave it there. I'll do that like passively, I think. Now let's go to the hatchery. Let's see if there's anything to hatch. We got the Collaboraticus or something like that. Basically, I'm very bad at saying the names, so I'm not gonna be pronouncing much of that. And yeah, I still remember that. The boss events, which gave me like absolutely ridiculous coin packs. Let's see. There is an Indominus Rex tournament. I'm not gonna be entering that anytime soon. And there's also this 28 battle stage here. You know what, let's do this for our first battle. Now we are almost ready for our level 28, and I'm gonna be doing some offline work towards next episode, and basically before reaching next episode we're gonna be level 28 passively. And I'm gonna bring the Liberantosaurus, our hybrid, and Gunlon here. This is gonna be an easy battle here, not too tough. I don't think it would be that tough. It's just a level 40 Dunkspot Regatus and a Bonitosaur. Nothing of that high level. Main high tier. They are the max level, but not any high tiers, and we have 3 creatures on our side. And I absolutely missed the ridiculous colors and schemes this game had on their dinosaurs. But either way, we are back. I'm gonna play it a little safe here, because I haven't played this game in a couple of while right now. So let's just go for a block and 2 reserves here. Let's see what he does. He goes for 3 attack, which ain't going to be enough to take me out. And I think if I go for all 5, or yeah, let's go for 4 attack, because that should be enough. Now let's go for a reserve. And I think we have this in the bag. Yeah, I knew we had it in the bag from the start, but now we can be sure. It's going to take out our Liberantosaurus, but we have the Gunlon and the Alangosaur hybrid in the back. I think Gunlon should be able to finish this with 5 attacks, so let's just go for that. Yeah, he hadn't any blocks in him, and there goes the Bonitosaur, and our first victory in a while with the Gunlon. And either way, I really like this new background they have with the 3 flyers. I don't actually know what those are. I do have them in my park, and we also now we have the Dunkspot Regatus in our creature market, which we can unlock and hatch as well. But I'll say that for later. Now let's see what other events we have here. We got the Claim Your Territory event, which have this prize wheel of all the aquatic creatures. I think we did this in the last episode, I think. And either way, we also have the Test Your Strength one for the DNA. You know what, let's do that first. I think it's a holographic event, so whatever we place in our side is gonna be on the other side as well. So we will use our low tier common creatures, because we don't want to spend our high tier creatures on this battle, which we are gonna be battling ourselves. This battle is gonna take some skill. Based on power, we are the same, because we are the same creatures at the same level. So we gotta be concentrating on this a little more. We have 3 action points now. I'm gonna go for 2 reserves and 1 block. So now he will have 3 action points, and if he goes for all out attack, like now what he does, only 2 attack will land and it would be not enough. And now we have 5 action points and we can just go for an all out attack and basically finish this off here. Nice easy victory here. That was an easy one. And speaking of the flyers, I think in the picture the front one is the Alanka and the 2 in the behind are the same, and they're the Pteranodons. I'm not quite sure, you can make it me right if I'm not. Looks like we had to use rare this time, so let's use the Tapahara here. We have 2 Tapaharas. Should merge them into level 21 in the future. I'm gonna do most of the leveling and the fusions towards next episodes. And now let's just focus on here. I just went for a reserve like last time. He goes for nothing. He had 2 action points, so I'm gonna go for 2 block and a reserve just to be on the safe side. And he has 3 action points. If he uses it right now, we can finish the battle, but he didn't, so I'm a little more concerned right now, because I don't know what to do right now. So the best option here, not the best option really, just go for full art attack and see what happens. And we have landed the hit, so hooray for us, we won that. That was completely a stroke of luck right there, but I ain't complaining because I don't have much of that. Either way, second battle won, 50 more DNA in the bank. Let's do this one more time. Now it requires super rares, and let's see, let's use the Rajasaurs because that's the weakest super rare we have right now. Plus we have lots of carnivorous dinosaurs if we want to use them in other battles. Now let's see. And I cannot afford to lose this right now, because losing it means I would have to use another super rare, which I don't plan to using right now. Either way, we are going second for second player right now. It's a change. And now let's see, what should I do? Let's go for 2 block and 2 reserves here. He's got 3 action points over here. He doesn't go for anything again at that situation where I don't know what he's gonna do. So let's just go for 5 attack and hope for the best. Land 3 hit and it is enough. Thank goodness it was enough, or else we have lost. But on the bright side, we have won that, and we also get the prize wheel right now for the DNA packs. And now let's see, let's spin the wheel in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's see what I get. And I get the worst prize. Not even surprised right now, because knowing my luck, I would have got 60. I don't know if 60 is even in there. I think 100 was the lowest, and we got that. Hooray for me, I have the worst luck in this entire game. Either way, let's see. Let's try to complete some of the daily missions over here. So we do need to do some PvP battles. But before that, let's do the claim your territory, and there's also a Clash of Champions, which I don't know when I'm gonna be able to complete, but we'll see that later. Now let's see, this is the hard battles right now coming up. We have to fight a Tropian Naga. I don't know, I'm not gonna even spell that. Let's just leave it right there. We're gonna be using the Argentinosaurus, the Liberatodontida, and the Triceratops. Or should I? I don't want to lose, so let's just use the Diplodocus. Yeah, let me just switch things around. Let me put the Diplodocus in the front and the Argentinosaurus in the back. And no, I mean the Triceratops goes. Yeah, let's just do that. I was planning on bringing the Argentinosaurus, but then I decided not to. They're basically the same, just the Argentinosaurus is like has +3 in attack and stuff like that. Either way, let's just go for a reserve here. He's got 2 action points right now. He goes for 2 attacks, so we can take this thing out right now. Let's see, let's go for 2 attacks, should be enough. And now let's see, let's go for a block. I think we might survive the next turn. Yeah, it just does 242 damage and we have about 300 health, so even if it lands just one, we would be fine. Now switching into the Liberatordantia was a bad idea. I accidentally did that. And that was not a good plan. I should have just went for the blocks there. Now this thing can easily take me out. But I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem here, because Diplodocus could take this thing out. Let's see. Let's just use the Diplodocus. It does much more damage than the Triceratops. 3 attack, and let's go for 4 attack just to be sure. And now the super rare flyer comes out. Just goes for 1 attack. That's a little concerned. Alright, let me see. If I go for all 4 attack, that ain't gonna work out. And I need about 3, I can only handle 1 attack. So let's just go for 3 block. And that went accordingly. So we have about 5 attack to land. Let's hope that that is enough. Triceratops charges, and that was enough. And most of the flying creatures have that same animation when they are defeated. They just open their beak and fall down. The Alanka also did the same animation when it was defeated. I saw that earlier. But either way, we got the last matchup here. We're gonna be fighting up some of the ones which are about the legendary tier. I actually don't know their name. I should really just learn that. And either way, let's see. Let's bring up the... Let's bring up the Diplodocus, because I don't want to lose this again. Let's bring the Irritator, and let's see. We need a flyer, so let's bring in the Tropianagus. Or the Alanka. The Tropianagus better. Yeah, it's better. It is a little lower in the attack, but I think we would be fine. Now let's see. Hopefully I win this, because I don't want to like bring up the Diplodocus again by giving it like 35 cash or something. It ain't worth it. So now let's see. Let's go for a reserve here as usual. We always do that. This thing does 100 damage even after being nerfed. That's when you know it's strong. But either way, any strong creatures would go down to the Diplodocus. There it goes, again with the same animation here. And here comes that above legendary tier creature, the Antarctopelta. It looks like a Ankylosaur mixed with a lizard or some sort. Kinda looks nasty. I don't like that design at all. Either way, let's just take this out right now, because I don't like it. And there we go. Down goes that, and up comes the Nandasuchus. This thing looks really cool. It looks like a hybrid to me, but it's actually not a hybrid. Now the Tropianagus comes out. I'm not quite sure if we would take this out with 4 hit or 3 hits actually. Let me just see. No. Should have went for reserves and blocks there. Alright, that's our first loss in the match, I guess. Well, everything has to come once or twice, I guess. And either way, let's do that again. I didn't want to lose that match actually, but some things don't go according to plan. We gotta spend another 36 cash, down to 1687 right now. Let's bring in the let's spend another 19. Let me just bring the Alangosaur in, but I will have to spend an 18 on the Tropianagus. Now let's do this. Another 50 more cash spent. Also, yeah, this is full loss over here. The coins is something which is holding me a lot because the food production requires a ton of coins. Either way, as usual, like last time, this goes down to attack, but I'm not gonna go for. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a block because I did survive the last time. So now one attack wouldn't be enough to take me out, and I have another chance to go for reserves. I could have went for the attack also. I think it would have taken it out, but I don't know. Either way, the lizard creature Ankylosaur fusion just took me out. Either way, now the Alangosaur comes out, and let me just see, 4 attack ought to be enough, and 3 reserves for the Tropeonectus. And there goes that creature right there, and up comes the Nundasuchus, which destroyed us last time. It just went to go for it went for 2 attack, that's great. And did exactly 500 damage. And now let's see. Now let's just go for an all-out attack and see what happens. Yeah, we land 5 hit and that should be enough. Lots of scratches and down goes the Nundasuchus and up comes our victory. A victory from the tropical legend himself, the Tropeonectus. Either way, we got the prize wheel here, and we're gonna spinning it in 3, 2, 1, and we'll just spin it. Either way, I'll take this time to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel and also like it and share with all your friends and stuff like that. You know the deal. And we also got a new creature there. It was a super rare. But before that, let's just collect this guy here. Now that that's out of the way, we can just place it there, and we can also make it a level 30. Now we're gonna go back, place some Majungasaurs here, so we can have the next slot here for our new aquatic creature, the Limtosilitis or something like that. We'll check that in the next episode. I did not see the name there. But either way, now just collect the Majungasaurs there and place the Dunkspotter Gadrus. So all that's gonna be ready for next episode. Now let's see, we got lots of dinosaur to evolve, level up. We got tons to do here. Now let's level this Colaboricus all the way to level 10. And we can't make it to level 30 right now because the creation lab is busy at the moment. We got tons of dung spotter grazers. I think we can make it to level 40. We can't aim for that. But let's see, we got some daily missions to complete here. Gain 25,000 food and participate in PvP missions. You know what, let's do that right now. Let's do some PvP missions over here. And PvP, let's do some aquatic here. We got 3 aquatic members and they don't do anything besides these PvP missions. So let's just give it that 5 cash. And let's see, hopefully it's an easy one and we can win it. It's our first time bringing a legendary into the battling system over here. And looks like they got some powerful and some weak members. It's taking a long time to load in, don't know why. I think it's done right now. Alright, we are back in here and we are starting off with a disadvantage. This thing can do 116 attack and we are at a disadvantage. I really don't like that. The Hinria is really good. It can do 190 at base attack. Now let's see, what should we do right now? We just got 3 seconds left. Just switch into the Hinria. That was a bad idea. Actually there, I got really tense when the timer was ticking. Switching in at the starting of a battle is the worst thing you could do, because it gives the opponent the chance to attack or something like that. You see here, we simply took some damage there, but I think we can win this game because I don't think this guy is that strong of a guy, and we have the I don't know the second creature in our slot here. I don't recognize his name, which is good against his both of the other dinosaurs or the aquatic creatures which he has. I don't think these things are dinosaurs though. Either way, we got 4 action points. So let's see, let's just go for 4 reserves because this Hineria is not gonna do well. And basically I'm just gonna sack him and get the reserve points here. He doesn't go for anything, so what I'm gonna do here is just go for 4 reserves and then go for 4 attack, I guess. Let's see, switching in right now. Is it gonna be a good idea? Timer's ticking, let's just go for 4 attack. I should really be taking my decisions quicker because that ain't going the way I want it to. I'm having lots of doubt on what to do in there. I should make it very clear. Focus on, which I will do in future. Either way, it goes for all 6 attack, which is really great for us. Exactly what we wanted it. Now, the Progantodon just comes out, which we will switch out to the Prostega and just go for 1, 2, 3 attack, and the rest will go for reserves. Taking out his whatever thing we just took out, and out comes his next creature. And what I'm basically doing here is putting all my faith in that Progantodon or something like that. I don't remember its name. Either way, this thing goes for all 4 attack, which is really great for us. And I think we can take him out in 1 attack. So 1 attack, about 4 reserves and 3 blocks. Completely set. So now let's just go for 1 attack, take it out. Out comes his Darkosaurus, which is looking really dark right now. It looks really scary, but we are winning this no matter what. It goes for 4 attack, only lands 1, but it's quite strong though. Even after nerfed, deals about a truckload of damage. Either way, let's just go for an all-out 8 attack. Now let's see the animation. Whoa, that's cool. Just take the sand and put it in his eyes. That looks like some sort of move which you would put down from Pokemon or something. That was actually really cool. Don't know what that actual move is called. You know what, like sand attack in the water type. Don't know about that one. But either way, let's just spin this thing and we get 60 loyalty points. Yeah, that's the worst you can get. Whatever I'm getting is the worst you can get. Maybe not the worst in that case, but still the worst. Very bad. And we also did some boss missions here. BDNA, boss DNA stuff here. I completely forgot about we had missions in that department. But either way, we need to do another PvP mission right now. We're not going to be doing the aquatic one because, you know, all 3 of them are down. We're going to be doing a land one. And we're going to be using the Giganotosaurus here. And then the sutures. Not going to be using the Diplocolus here because it's worse than the sutures. And the Caprosutures has high health but low attack. I don't really like that. We're going to be using the Argentinosaurus. And now let's just start the battle. Looks like we got 1 Brontosaurus and 2 amphibians here. The Liberatodontia and the Sarcosuchus. Not looking too good for our Giganotosaurus here. Let's just go for a reserve, I think. Let's just go for a reserve. This guy has brought in some really powerful dinosaur here. I don't think we are gonna be able to win this, but let's try for the best. He goes for 1 attack and does more than half of my health. Let's go for 2 block and a reserve. If he goes for 2 attack, I should be able to block it and survive it. Now let's see. He just goes for one attack. I'm a little concerned right now, but I think I'm just gonna go for all 4 reserve here. Now let's see. He has 3 action points this turn, and he uses all 3 there. And now let's see, I'm just gonna use the Nandasuchas here to, I think, yeah, 4 attack is what I need, and I'll go for 4 block and a reserve. Take out the Sarcosuchus here. Out comes the Liberaturantya. Now let's see, it doesn't go for anything here, which I'm a little concerned right now. Maybe I should just swap into the Argentinosaurus and maybe go for, let's just go for all blocks here. I should have went for all reserves there, but let's see. Now it might swap into the, yeah, it swapped into the Rajasaurus here. But yes, completely all wasted right there. I think it might go for a block or some sort of reserves. I'm just gonna go for another 4 block. It's got 7 action points. It's completely screwed. I should have went for 4 reserves and hope for the best there. Let's see what he does. He goes for 6 attack. He might have 1 attack. Yeah, this thing is probably screwed right now. I don't think we are gonna win this, but I was not even planning to winning it anyways. We don't get anything too special from these. We gotta do all 4 attack to take this thing out right now. Now the Liberaturantya just comes in. I think it's just gonna go for 4 attack and just take me out here. Maybe somehow I can survive, but I don't think there's a chance for that. Goes for 4 attack, and there goes our Nandasuchus. I might have been able to win that if I did something off, but you know, you can't win them all. And either way, you don't get anything special from these anyways. The main reason why I did that was to get our missions here, and we need to collect 25,000 food. Let me just do that. Yeah, that was enough. Let's just collect that. We got 30 cash from that, but most importantly, we got our daily mission pack here. Let's just open it right now. Let's see what we get. We got 62,000 coins, 300 DNA, 30 cash, more 300 DNA. That's daily packs are a really good way to make your bucks go up, and as well as your DNA. And plus we also get this, so let's just collect that along the way. And now let's see, I think that's gonna be the end of the episode here. I'm gonna wind it up, so make sure to subscribe, like to the channel, as well as share with all your friends, turn on the notifications, so when I upload the next video you're gonna be notified. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Till then, goodbye.